Welcome to the second video in the First Step series. This video, entitled Exploring Models 2, Understanding the Interface Part 1, will provide an overview of the various areas within the Express environment and how to navigate through the tool. We have already loaded an example model which we will use in this discussion. We will begin by looking at the main pull-down menus located at the top of the program window. These menus are very similar to what you would see in other window-based tools. From the File menu, you can open, close, save files, as well as print. There are other unique options that are specific to Express. We can also open recently viewed or open files by selecting entries down toward the bottom. The Edit menu gives us copy, paste, delete when we have items selected. The Design pull-down menu provides us with specialized operations for attributes, objects, ports, nets, functions, and other Express data elements. The Report menu gives us the ability to immediately generate valuable reports for design analysis associated with the model we have open. These reports are available at any time and reflect the current status of the model characteristics, such as the bill of materials, design statistics, design hierarchy, and a report on any feedback loops in the current state of the design. We can view the data in the model in a few different forms. The most typical view of the design is referred to as the drawing view. This is where much of the model will be formed. Another view of the design can be selected by using the grid view, which provides an effective utility for viewing any selected characteristics of your design in a representation very similar to typical Windows-based spreadsheets. We will visit Grid View a bit closer in the following video in this Exploring Models series. Finally, the Help menu. The Help menu provides access to the Express online help as well as Help Index, and is useful when you are searching for additional information about a particular topic. As discussed in the Express License Activation video in the First Step series, please review the current version and status of your Express license regularly by using the License Administration feature. This will provide status on the Express license on the host hardware. And the About Express feature serves as a quick method to identify the version of Express in use and a means to ensure database and versioning consistency while working on models shared across design team members or external partnering organizations. Just below the pull-down menu is the toolbar. The toolbar is a convenient means to save files, print files, to change the representation of what we have included in our design view from a topographical type of a view to a grid-like view by simply clicking on the grid view icon. In the previous video, we discussed two different ways to zoom in and zoom out on the model. The first method was clicking on the typical plus and minus magnifying glass at the top, clicking on the plus icon to zoom in, and clicking on the minus icon to zoom out. The second method we discussed was clicking and dragging a box over a particular area and then selecting Zoom Area. Remember, to return to the global view, just click on the Global View button at the top, which will resize and fit the entire model to the design sheet area. The third and final zoom option is to choose a pre-selected zoom by using this pull-down menu. When we have an object selected, we also have options for formatting the text within that object. For example, here we have some basic control over the appearance of the text within this item. The text size, font style, justification, or whether it's to be bolded, italicized, or underlined, is quickly managed from this toolbar. Just below the main toolbar, we will find an error checker button. When we run the error checker, it will check the model to ensure that there are no errors, or it will identify any errors that it will discover during its checkout. When we have an error in the design, it will display the error in this window. By clicking the Go To Error button, the error will be centered and highlighted in the drawing window. To obtain more information about the error, we can click the Explain button, which will invoke the Design Error Wizard. If more assistance is still desired, we can select the Assist button. that will provide a suggestion to correct the error in the model. More advanced information regarding the features and advanced capabilities of the Design Error Wizard can be found in another series of videos specifically addressing this capability. Another commonly used facility that we want to identify is the symbol library. Within the symbol library, we are provided a collection of folders which represent the various domains or categories of basic elements that are typically used as symbols to represent a device or component in a model. Since additional symbols can be added to these folders at any time, we are not limited to these packaged symbols. The electrical folder, for example, contains a variety of symbols that are often used to represent objects in the electrical domain. The other folders provided in the symbol library are similarly organized, providing a quick and simple utility for representing common design elements. Please view the next video in this series titled Understanding the Interface Part 2 to observe how we can use these symbols in creating a simple model.